Welcome to Gear Gripe. Most of the gear that I have comes out of the box. I try it. If I don't like it, it goes right back in because comfort, zippers, if it works good, if it's quality, you pretty much know in the first 30 minutes of having a bag. I don't really need to test it for 2 weeks. Now, if I have a bag that actually comes out of the box, I cut the tag and I use it for 2 weeks, that's a great sign. I have my able carries. They're in test phase right now. I've been using them for about 2 weeks and I have to say, I'm got my gripes there, but not enough to send them back. I still liking them. I have my Peak Design, same thing. However, there are many bags like this one that come and go in the same day. I'm not even gonna take the tag off on this one, at least on the Nomadics and some of those, I at least took the tag off and used it for like a day. This is not even tag worthy. My gripes, and the gripes are basically the things that we all care about. Is it comfortable? Is it worth the money? Is it gonna withstand the time? And you know, the look of it. Well, I can safely tell you the zippers are fine, but when you compare them against something like an able carry, they're not the same. They're still fine. I didn't feel any like, oh, I couldn't mess with that zipper. The zippers are fine. They work fine. They're not like fun to use or pleasurable to use, but they're fine. My biggest gripes about this bag, which is what the channel is about, is the gripes. The gripes are things like, this is so uncomfortable. It's not even worth it uncomfortable. One of my daughters stated, and I agreed with her, that these are so close together and this sticks out so far, it's just digging into your back. It is so uncomfortable. She did state, I could wear this for 30 minutes, but that's about my max. And I would agree with her, and the reason that's important, because the other alpaca that I reviewed, that one was worse. That was not even, you could even wear it for 5 minutes. But with all 4 of my teenagers, they wore it and they said this just right here was completely uncomfortable. And when they saw the Able Carry Max and saw the difference in materials, and they were like, oh golly, for like the extra $50, Able Carry is 10 times better. And I would agree. But sticking with just the gripes of this bag, the gripes of just this bag are the straps are very uncomfortable. Now it isn't that Alpaca has a very unique kind of like Picasso looking cubism going on with their straps, very lightweight. Those are worse. These at least have some padding on them, so they're better. But this is very narrow. To note, the teenager that said it hurt her the most was actually my petite teenager who's like 5'2" and 90 pounds. She said it was too close together for her. I don't even know how this would work for a man or anyone that is potentially just, you know, larger boned or just, I mean, it doesn't work for me, didn't work for her. Way too close together, this sticks out too far, hits the back of your neck. The other cons about this, one reason why it's going back and the tag's not coming off, is when you put your computer in this, and what's interesting is I thought this the exact same time my daughter thought it. This is a 16-inch book, MacBook Pro. It actually fits in there nice, and I have to say that was kind of one of the nice things. It just tucked right in there. I like that this doesn't come over, so you can get it in and out really easy, which is the one reason why I bought it. I was like, ooh, I can get in, out, super easy. Nothing's gonna get caught here. I like the pocket right here, that was good. You can't see through it, which is kind of annoying, but no big deal. Good use of pocket, all that was great. But when you use an Able Carry and then you use something like this, or an Air or Peak Design, and then you use something like this, it's just hard to make a good comparison. I like the inside that it is light colored, that's nice, but the other gripes are, this fits in here great, yes, but the gripe is, this is horrible. I mean, one of my teenagers felt it and she was like, this is like, it stays on your hands. There is zero padding for your computer, none. And here's the other thing. This is what we found with this bag. And the computer is just in there. It's very heavy. You can feel it right there. I mean, you're touching it. And when you set it down, there's a clunk. And that clunk is your computer. And when I put my bag on the ground, she was like, is that the clunk of your computer? I said, that's the clunk of my computer. They may call it a false bottom, but there's nothing there to protect your computer. You can hear that clunk. Now I will say it does stand up on its own, and the only thing in it is my computer, so it does stand up on its nose on its own. It does have like a nice bottom here, so it does stand up, but your computer is legitimately hitting the ground. And there's no padding in the back. So just with those things alone, this goes back. it's not worth it. But man, you can feel it. I mean, I'm holding my computer right there. There is zero padding. I mean, I'm holding it. So that to me is just, that is just a super no. The water bottle pockets, things like that were fine. I mean, but when you can't get past those very few things, the inside again, nice coloring. The other thing I didn't like about it, so think about it. You can feel the computer, it's right here. When you put this backpack on, it weighs you down. It just does not sit correctly. It just, and it's hard, it's kind of challenging to get on. But you can see it like right in there, man. It comes right up on the back of your neck right there. And the way that it sits, it's just, it sits heavy. It's like someone took, it's like you put on a backpack and somebody put bricks in there and it just weighs it heavy. So you wear an able carry and it's, yeah, it's like big and bulky and beefy and everything, but it feels good. It feels distributed. But when you wear something like this, it just hangs and pulls. It's like somebody's coming up behind you and they're pulling you down. And it's so uncomfortable right here. You can see how it's just digging into me. And it pulls right here. It's not sitting comfortably anyway. Even if you undo it and you wear it, it does the same thing. And you can also kind of see here, it kind of comes up right there. So it's not even like sitting on your shoulders right. It comes up a little bit. So kind of give you like a little bit of a, kind of showed you a little bit here. But you can kind of see it sticks out a little bit right there. Completely uncomfortable. So this is totally going back, not worth it. But I have another alpaca to show you, but this is the 23 liter Bravo. Bye-bye.